Hey guys, it's Quickly again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the Dirty Unicorns official ROM on the Nougat space for the OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, the Dirty Unicorn ROMs now, it is an amazing ROM. I just have to tell you guys this. Now, previously these were based on AOKP sources, and AOKP being an open source project or Omni based when it was later in the game. Right now it is CM based, but hey, let's just leave that. It's a AOKP based ROM with a lot of features taken from CM and other such Guru ROMs. So you do get best of all worlds. So that is pretty much amazing. So yeah, now on my Galaxy S3 previously, I had Dirty Unicorn as my daily driver for quite some time, and on this phone also, this particular version, I have used it for about a week, but that is due to a few personal issues. I wasn't able to change it, but I was quite impressed with the ROM in the time being. So yeah, let's get started with the ROM then. So let's get into the settings now. First of all, in the About Phone page, you can see there is a changelog. This is the initial version also, which with the updater. So that is amazing, and I really like that. Official versions are not available yet for the OnePlus 3, so that is something there. So you can see that this is version 11, so that is what it is. You can see the model number is DU OnePlus 3 rather than just OnePlus 3, so that is there. So the Android version is 7.1.1, so that is the latest version, and that is the latest and greatest, of course. The security patches have been upgraded to January, so that is the latest one. You can see DU is RC 11, so that is the 11th version, which is the latest one on Nougat, and that is amazing. Personally, I like this a lot better than what I used to have in my previous days, like other AOSP based ROM. This ROM honestly has let me fall in love with AOSP ROMs. Now in the other settings, typically AOSP ROMs are not something you get with a lot of customizations, a lot of features, but this is an exception because there are a lot of customizations in here. So let's get started now. In the SIM card section, you do get dual SIM support, and you do have the colors for the SIM card also, so that's pretty cool. In the more option, Wi-Fi tethering works, hotspot works, NFC works, all of that is working, so I didn't have any issues. Now Dirty Tweaks is where all these settings reside. So let's get started now. Expanded desktop can be customized, so for different applications. Miscellaneous tweaks have flashlight notification. If you have the flashlight on, you will get a notification toast icon for the toasts. Scrolling cache can be force enabled, disabled, or whatever you need to do. Media scanner behavior on boot. Now screenshot type can also be customized. You want the track selection or the entire screen, so you can customize that, so that is also an availability. The power menu can also be customized. Advanced reboot can be customized to have disabled or show always, or just not in the lock screen. You can customize that. Also option to change the animation. Now I really like the bottom animation for boot animation for the power menu. I really like that. It is available in here, so that's pretty cool. In the lock screen settings, you do have lock screen torch, which you can use by long pressing the power button when the screen is off. You do have that. Now status bar, you do have battery bar. You can customize the battery settings, so all these options. A battery percentage can be enabled. Also it does have these charging symbols, so you can have a flash or a tilde, so that is amazing. I really use that in my Resurrection Remix daily driver, so that is something which I really appreciate. Other than that, carrier label can be customized. You can even have a custom carrier label if you want that. Notification settings can also be customized for show notification count, force expanded notifications. Power notification controls are also available. You can turn it on. You do have breathing notification control. You can have that, so that's pretty nice. Clock and date settings. In the clock and date settings, you do have show clock, show seconds if you want that. Alignment of the clock can be customized. AM PM indicator date also can be customized. Even a date format is customizable with JavaScript, so that's pretty cool. The quick setting panel, you do have brightness slider, brightness icon. Quick pull down can be customized for left, right, and always if you want that. I personally keep it off because I like to have the small settings, and that's something there. Quick setting titles can be disabled, so you will not be able to see what is going on, so that's pretty cool. Also vibrate on touch. Advanced data data tile, and also customize the columns, rows in landscape and portrait, and also quick setting tiles. Now I have set it to my personal setting, which is 7/7. That's something which I use always, and I really do enjoy that. Tile animation can also be customized for tile animation styles, duration, and interpol or navigation. Now in the button settings, you do get the buttons options, and you do have all the button settings as in AOSP. So that is back button, home button, and also overview button can be customized for 3 settings, that is single tap, and long press, and double tap. So that is really nice for most people, because I do use long pressing the back button for force closing the foreground app. So this does work out really nicely, so that's pretty cool. Volume record volume controls the media volume, playback control using the volume keys. The only thing which I miss in this one is the keyboard cursor control with the volume keys, because I personally use that a lot in my usage, because I've got fat fingers and I can never get the cursor to be in the correct position ever. So I really like that. Navigation bar also can be customized if you are someone who uses navigation bar. It also has flank settings if you are into that. Pretty cool. Omni switch is available and you can use that, and if you are someone who have been using Omni switch, this is going to be really nice for you. I personally do use Omni switch, but lately I have switched to Reasons, because well, split screen is not available in Omni Switch. So yeah, that's something there. So that is it in the dirty tweak settings. Now themes, it does have substratum, it does have the full substratum OMS 7 support, so that is the latest and greatest. You will be able to theme every inch of the ROM if you want to, so that's pretty cool. It also has an updater for the DU application, so if you are someone who wants to do that, it is available and you can do that. You can see there are no extra files right now because there is no updates available. So I was not able to get the updater to work in my usage. So yeah, that's just something there. Rest everything is basically what you'd expect out of any other ROM. So you do have in the display option, ambient display can be enabled, LED lights can be customized, for battery lights can be enabled. There's no customization as such, like red, green, and yellow, whatever you want to do. There are no customization for that. And also the notification light does not have an automatic mode, which detects the color and just shows up that. It's not there, but still LED lights are available and you can do that. Dashboard suggestions can be disabled, and there is the also important font size and display size. I kept it at large and default because I want you guys to see this. In the sound options, you do have customization for media volume and all that. If you are going to use this, do use that because it is really cool. Other options, you can disable any of these counts. So yeah. Now the battery life. Now I have been using this for about a week, and the only gripe I have about the battery life is that whenever I have my Wi-Fi hotspot on, the battery does not last in standby, because there have been 3 or 4 occasions when my battery was completely dead by the time I wake up, because I had my Wi-Fi hotspot on and I went to sleep. I didn't care about it, and in the morning the phone was dead because battery. So yeah, that does happen. But apart from that use case scenario, I was able to get a pretty good battery life with the entire day in mind, because it's normally in usage. I always have a music playing in the background with my Bluetooth headset, and at the end of the day I get about 23% of battery life. So that's pretty cool. That's something which I could do compare with my Restoration Remix ROM, which is my daily driver. So yeah. It does have quick gestures, which is basically the camera function. You can double tap the power button for camera from any screen. That does work out. It's not an exclusive feature, but still I really like that. Gestures are available, and you can turn on flashlight and do stuff like that. So that is available and it does work out really nicely. Now additional buttons, the yellow splitter is working, and that is something which I'm really proud of, because yeah, many ROMs right now have the yellow splitter not working. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but to have the LSR working is something which I really appreciate. Apart from that, SuperSU. Now it does come with SuperSU script, so you don't have to flash SuperSU as an extra, and it is 2.79, not the 2.81, which has been causing problem for many people. Not entirely sure why that is though. So yeah, I guess that should be it in the settings menu. As I've said, I've been using this as my daily driver for some time now, and I really am impressed with the quality and what I get with this ROM. So guys, here is the Antutu benchmark score which I received with this ROM. So it's about 154,000, which is normal for a AUSP or a CM based ROM. So yeah, that is pretty much a high score in my opinion. So yeah, let me show you guys a boot animation, which is pretty cool. So here is the boot animation for the Dirty Unicorns ROM, and it is a very detailed boot animation with the unicorn, AOKP unicorn basically in the center. And yeah, that reminds me of the old droid boot animations, which is pretty cool also. So I guess that much is it about the ROM then. It is an AOSP based ROM, and it is a very detailed and very feature rich for an AOSP ROM. So I really do like that. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM then. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.